Let's get right into it. Number 1. Your brain's night shift in turn. So, it's 3 a.m. Your room is dark, the world is quiet, and boom, your eyes snap open like someone just yelled fire inside your skull. Welcome to the witching hour, where your brain apparently schedules all its breakdowns. But this isn't random. It's not your brain being dramatic for funsies. Well, maybe a little. But mostly, it's biology. During the night, your sleep isn't just one big snooze fest. It comes in waves, cycles of deep sleep, light sleep, and REM. That's the dreamy, chaotic one. Around 3 a.m., many people hit the lowest point in their body temperature and the shallowest part of their sleep cycle. Translation: your body's defenses are down, and your brain? It's like a bored intern with access to the panic button. And cortisol? That's your stress hormone. It's scheduled to start rising around this time, gearing you up for the day. So if you wake up and immediately start remembering that embarrassing thing you said in 9th grade, or wondering if your liver's okay, blame cortisol's early morning overachieving. Oh, and your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for rational thinking, is basically asleep at this hour. So your amygdala, aka the anxiety gremlin, is driving the bus. This is why everything feels worse at 3 a.m. You're not just tired, you're chemically set up to catastrophize. Basically, your brain's running Windows 95 while trying to do a system reboot, and somehow you're surprised it's glitchy? Number 2. The ancient survival system that still thinks you're in a cave. 3 a.m. wake-ups might feel like modern problems, but your nervous system is out here role-playing like you're still a Paleolithic cave gremlin dodging saber-toothed tigers. See, your body has a built-in alarm system, the sympathetic nervous system. It's designed to keep you alive when something's trying to eat you, or, in today's terms, when your phone pings with a "we need to talk" text. Around 3 a.m., when you hit that shallow sleep phase, even the tiniest noise, a creaking floorboard, a shift in temperature, your cat blinking weirdly can trip this ancient survival circuit. And once the system's triggered, good luck. Your heart rate spikes, your body dumps adrenaline, and your brain goes, okay, so what are we panicking about today? And if there's no actual danger, no problem, it just invents one. Like, did I offend Susan in that email? Or, what if my shower suddenly explodes? It's like waking up in a haunted house, except the ghosts are unpaid bills and existential dread. Your body can't tell the difference between an intruder and an intrusive thought. Either way, it launches a full-scale emergency response. So yeah, if you're up at 3 a.m. staring at the ceiling while your heart races over absolutely nothing, you're not alone. You're just a highly evolved mammal in a very dumb situation. Let's talk about melatonin, the sleepy time hormone. It's your body's natural signal that says, hey, let's shut it down for the night. But here's the twist. Melatonin isn't this steady, chill flow of sleep magic. It's more like a nightclub DJ. It cranks up the beats, aka sleepiness, early in the night. But by 3 a.m., that track is fading out fast. Melatonin levels naturally dip as the night goes on, preparing your body to wake up, which is great, unless your body misreads the signal and jumps the gun. That slight drop in melatonin can leave you vulnerable to waking up, especially if you were already stressed, dehydrated, or sleeping in a room that's 1 degree too hot. And don't even get me started on screens. If you were doom scrolling before bed, congrats, you told your brain it was still daytime. Blue light suppresses melatonin production. So now, your brain's trying to finish a sleep cycle with broken tools. What's left? A confusing mix of, should I be awake? And, why do I feel like crying, and also Googling symptoms? And suddenly, you're lying in bed debating your entire life, while your body thinks you just casually chose to start the day in pitch black silence. Melatonin was trying its best, but you gave it an espresso shot and a flashlight. Number 4. Your liver. Weirdly busy at 3 a.m. You know what part of your body is putting in serious overtime while you're trying to sleep? Your liver. That's right. The internal bouncer that filters toxins, processes hormones, and does weirdly mystical things in traditional medicine circles. According to some old-school health systems, like traditional Chinese medicine, 3 a.m. is liver o'clock, the time your body detoxes, processes emotions, and generally acts like a spiritual janitor. And while Western science doesn't fully subscribe to meridian clocks, it does agree your liver is active during sleep, especially in the early morning hours. So what happens if your liver is stressed? Maybe you had a few drinks. Maybe your diet is just a spicy chaos box. Maybe your body's struggling with blood sugar regulation. Whatever the reason, a grumpy liver can jolt you awake. Even blood sugar dips caused by poor meal timing or late-night snacks can create a mini internal crisis. Your body senses low glucose and panics, releasing adrenaline to help, which wakes you up. So now you're alert, confused, and craving toast. Fun fact, that 3 a.m. suddenly starving moment isn't just mental. It can be your liver screaming for stability, which is honestly kind of rude. Like, do it quietly? Number 5. Anxiety's favorite power hour. Okay, let's be honest. Sometimes you wake up at 3 a.m. and everything is fine, except for the screaming in your brain. Welcome to Anxiety O'Clock, where every worst-case scenario suddenly feels not just possible, but probable. Why is 3 a.m. the prime time for spiraling thoughts? Because your brain has lost all its chill. During the day, the rational parts of your brain, like the prefrontal cortex, are in charge. They're the ones saying, hey, maybe don't panic about your taxes while eating cereal. But at 3 a.m., that rational brain is clocked out, left the building. Meanwhile, your emotional centers are wide awake and throwing a rave. Combine that with a total lack of distraction, no phone calls, no to-do list, no TikToks to numb your frontal lobe, and suddenly your brain has no external target. So it turns inward and goes, let's audit all our unresolved trauma, shall we? And remember cortisol, that stress hormone we mentioned earlier? It's starting to rise right around this time to prepare you for the day. But if your baseline stress is already high, your body treats that rise like an alarm bell. It's go time for intrusive thoughts and existential dread. That's why problems you handled just fine at 3 p.m. suddenly feel like your life is unraveling at 3 a.m. because your brain isn't thinking. It's catastrophizing with no adult supervision. Basically, you're lying there, wide-eyed, while your nervous system reenacts a horror movie you wrote, directed, and are now forced to watch,